So today it's going to be the human organ tuning forks, some planet tuning forks, continuing with the DNA 528 Hertz tuning fork from the Solfeggio set with the 64 Hertz and the Om to start with to just balance the chakras. We'll give the order in a minute. Today at the time is now 3:23, so at 3:33 and 24 seconds the sun transits from Pisces into Aries. So Pisces is the ruler of the feet and Aries is the ruler of the head and the face. So we're going to be connecting from all the energy dancing internally that we've been doing with the sun external of the feet, but the internal through all the moon transit signs of the internal body is then going to, so if you think of color, if you've got red and then you've got yellow, red and yellow together makes orange. If you've got red and orange, you have a gradient when it mixes from red to orange or orange to red. One being reddy orange and one being orangey red. And orangey red is red that's got orange in it, and vice versa on the other one. So it's a spectrum and it's a gradient, it's gradual, that it's not just one or the other. This has taken some of us alters a long time to learn this, whereas others of us, I mean, this is what we were really good at college, at school with our art. So we're going to be having the spectrum of the feet energy, sun feet energies, and the sun Aries energies, the sun feet energies of Pisces and the sun head and face energies of Aries. And we love the numbers because 3:33 p.m, so be it, by the power of 3 by 3. 15 is the 24-hour code for 3. 15 is the number of the devil card in the tarot, which is the card of Capricorn. And we also relate that to the fifth limb of yoga, pratyahara, freedom from the desires of our senses, our physical senses. Now, freedom from the desires of our senses doesn't mean that we can't enjoy the desires of our senses. It just means moderation, balance. Moderation, number 14. Takes self-discipline, number 41, the reverse of 14, to have moderation. 14 is the number of the temperance card, Sagittarius in the tarot. 15 also equals 6, so we've got the number 6 in there, which is the balance point, the pivot point of the seesaw of the Tesla code, 369. 369 is the code of order in that chaotic, unseen, energetic, untangible, energetic realm. And 6 is the bridge from the unseen into the seen being the other numbers 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. 2 and 8 is the bridge from the tangible, seen, atomic realm, reality dimension, into the unseen. So it's also 24 at the end, 24 seconds. 24-hour code. We're talking about the 24-hour code by talking about the 12-hour clock and the 24-hour clock from 3 p.m. and 3 and 3 p.m. and 15. But if you add them all together, you've got either 15, 33, 24, or you've got 3, 33, 24. But if we do 15, 33, 24, you've got 6, 6, 6. Which is 6, 12, 18, and 18 is the number of the moon card in the tarot, of the Pisces card in the tarot, which is a picture of the moon. So this is a verbal communication of the interconnectedness of things. Welcome to our energetic healing journey of material that we're producing for some of our alternate personalities. And if you're jumping on our energetic train, welcome. Please take self-accountability, self-responsibility, and self-management. Rest, nurture, plenty of water-soluble fibers so that you can create that plasma state in your body to actually absorb the water intake that you take in heaps of, which could be herbal teas. Speaking of which, we might just have some water now. And lots of as whole food, natural food as possible, food from the earth, fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds, etc., the least processed. We're in the void of course moon at the moment, but the Grammar Moon will go into Scorpio at 3:44. So we're doing this purposely so that we've got the spectrum energies of Pisces and Aries. It's all very consciously done. We're just going to go through and just read out the cards to bring in these energies on our personal read this morning. That was very profound. We're holding it together here. We were going to start on Scorpio initially, right at the start of this series, but couldn't. And it's a very tricky energy for us to navigate, especially because all fear, trauma, and anxiety reside in the psoas major and the psoas minor muscles, the hip flexors. And with the incest sexual abuse and more sexual abuse on top of it, there's a lot going on down there for us. So yeah, we are holding it together. We're not going to do too much talking. Now with our Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS, the symbol for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is the zebra. And we were given the zebra today. And the third, and doctors tend to think of surgery and they think of the horses and they think of the pack. They don't think of the horses outside the pack. The rare humans with rare labeled disabilities, but these disabilities aren't disabilities, they're the gift, they're the underdog. Once we're able to see what they're bringing us and how they make us different and how we can work with them to manage the less energy or the more energy it takes someone with EDS at least 4 times more energy than the average person to do something, and that's if they're healthy. So if they're not healthy, it's a lot more. But there's things that we can do to learn our ways and to manage stress and to manage energy levels so that it's not dispersed so much. And it's a triangular third eye of the rainbow colours. Now, if you've been watching any of our poetry videos, we talk about aligning our rainbow spiral electromagnetic fields with the earth, the moons, the cosmos, etc. So this rainbow is very influential. What we're going to talk through now of the cards that we're given and chosen and the tops and bottoms of our personal read this morning. We were also given the fish, which is very fitting for Pisces, and it's a red crescent moon. And this is all about grounding us in and grounding those higher vibrational frequencies into the physical vessel, into the physical body. And it's not about beyond outer body experiences, it's about inner body experiences, going to the depth of our heart, the depth and the core of our heart being and our body being. And then we chose the earthworm, not looking at them, we just chose it from the pack, the earthworm, which made us connect to our triangle third eye, intuitive third eye connections, connecting it into our gut intuition, connecting into our gut brain intuition of the knotted up gut brain intuition because of all of our alternate personalities and the disconnection from them, but hence why we're connecting them, and how they've created order with the flower of life. And so our intestines are sorting themselves out because there is a constant communication, a constant communion between every bacterial system that makes up the cellular systems in our body, and that's how our body speaks to us. So we have to learn to listen to our body and learn to listen to the language, because when there's this symphony, this synchronized swimming, dancing between all the different energetics of the systems and parts of the body to create the whole, then there's this alignment, then there's this union, and we can connect to pure authentic truth in ourselves that's aligned and integrated and embedded, that then aligns our internal reality with the external reality, so that our perceptions of the external reality doesn't get distorted from our traumas that have happened in the past, that cut off our nervous system so that we can only pick up certain things, so that then it's like constantly putting a jigsaw puzzle together and never coming out with the right answers, and then being misunderstood by people and people misunderstanding us. And then the crow, mysterious, the crow, black, dense, the the atomic and the subatomic energy, the expansive energy that's unseen, the more dense, the more compressed that gets, it turns into dense physical matter. So contraction, Saturn energies, the rainbow electric spiral, rainbow spiral electromagnetic field, dense energies in the contraction have been connected and aligned, along with those rainbow spiral electromagnetic energies of the expanded Jupiter, the undense, the unseen. It's 3:33 now. So in this minute, the Aries, they type, wow, no more. Thank you for the integration, the smoothness, the easiness, the most ease with the maximum output of the balancing and slowly, gently, softly integrating the energies of Pisces to Aries. Pisces, Ices, Feces, Fetal Pino. So whatever we we're just saying about the expansive energies to the intuitive knowing, gone from the intuitive third eye to the intuitive gut brain knowing, to the contraction, to the expansion, to the intuitive claircognizance and just the intuitive knowing. EDS, there's lots of, it's a connective tissue disorder, collagen malfunction. There's lots of subluxing and dislocating. So that's why that's why the body jars so much, because there's a lot of higher vibrational energies coming into the body. But our body is currently made of the banks of our body is currently kind of made of sandstone rather than firm rock. So that's why there's lots of jarring as the energy shifts go on, especially with all our injuries and the collarbone injury for the figure of 8 pattern. But as we talk about the energies in the brain, the rainbow energies in the brain, they go down our backbone, strengthening and connecting and purging all of our protruding discs in our lower back and all the rest of the joints up the back, especially the neck. We've got our shungite ball all the way around up here, but the circular one we've got on at the back of the neck there. And labradorite on the neck with some other jasper, some other things, a feather, tree of life, and the punamu. And then what we were also given, or these are the tops of the pack and stuff, the golden egg, otter, the American Indian animal for Aquarius, all about play. I'm not sure if otters' independence are around. I know cats' independence and play, but otters are fun. One of our spirit guides, Ganesh, along with Bast, actually, cat goddess. Ganesh is the placer of obstacles in your way, as well as the remover of obstacles out of your way for your highest good and best learning. And Slow, the white elephant, slow, intelligent, wise, ancient. He's got a ruby third eye there and the fire in his tusk. Very unconditionally loving and nurturing and family species. Bat. A lot of these cards actually connected, some of these cards connect into some that came out in Cindy from Awakening to Spirits messenger reading. Dragonfly. Butterfly. Happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it will elude you. But if you turn your mind to other things, it comes sit quietly on your shoulder. And you can turn happiness into anything. Thank you, my little ones, for sharing. Eagle, Lion, the Leo, our rising, our north node from the Western astrology chart, house 12, 29 degrees, but goes into our house 1 of our Vedic chart, which we're transitioning into now. The Lamb, spring, playfulness, bounciness, happiness. The Tarantula, weaving that strong web of the electromagnetic fields in our connective tissue and fascia in our body, but also outside of our body. The lightning is now outside of us with the buffalo energies. White buffalo, wise and ancient, learning to be slow, dedicated, and again, ancient knowledge in our movement on land and in water. The conscious mind and the subconscious, to create and build our future from our present moment actions, and our present moment actions finally being purged of definition from our past with the PTSD, because it's challenging to juggle creating new habits in the present moment actions when the present moment actions are being defined from the past because of PTSD and trauma. But it's doable, it's what we're doing, and always with that innocence and kindness of gentleness of Dia, no matter what, unconditionally to everyone. So as I said, start with the Om to balance the chakras, and then we'll be using, we're not going to use that one actually, we'll do that at the start of the planets, in between the planets and the organs, and then at the end. But we use that one, and that's purely because it's heavy and we're in our younger altars and we're not going to be able to hold it. But we will use the 528 as an anchor point between all the forks. We'll start with Earth, we'll go to the Sun, and then the Moon, then Jupiter, which is for the Pisces, the traditional rule of Pisces, into Neptune. These two are conjunct at the moment. The modern rule of Pisces into Venus, because for us, in the traditional Western astrology chart, our Venus is Aries at 6 degrees, which is the major energies of the Jupiter transit in it into Aries at the moment. And these next 10 days are very influential then for whatever happens. Actions speak louder than words. Whatever actions are in these 10 days of energies will get amplified from May the 10th to July the 29th, I believe it is, and then again from December the 21st until February the 14th. And then Mars, because Mars rules Pisces. Then we'll start with the lungs. We'll go on to blood, bone, brain, fat cells. And then we'll go on to adrenals, bladder, liver, kidneys, intestines, colon, gallbladder, pancreas, and stomach. We won't talk at the end. We'll say a thank you quietly. So we say a thank you now to all of the energetics, to our heart, to our tuning forks, to our body, to all of our happy, bouncy, healthy bacteria, beautiful bacteria, to all our happy and well and wonderful building block cells. Anything, everything, and no thing. Everyone and no one.
We're not to pay in a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.